guys, it's Sandy here, better known as Naturally Marked. Welcome back to another baby video. Today I just want to kind of describe to you guys like when I first started noticing that I was feeling the baby move, which I've kind of read that there's a lot of different opinions out there about this topic of when you actually can feel the baby move and when some women feel like, oh, it's just gas. So if you're interested in hearing when I felt the baby move, then just keep watching. So pretty much I started feeling the baby move at 2 months, 3 weeks along, and I don't do like the whole weekly thing. I do bi-monthly, so I say the month and the week. So I started feeling my baby move around 2 weeks, 2 months and 3 weeks. It literally felt like a flutter at first, and I know a couple of people was like, girl, that ain't nothing but gas, like you don't feel the baby move that early, blah 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 blah. I would literally stop talking to those people because everybody's body is different, and just because you probably didn't feel your baby move that early on doesn't mean that someone else isn't in tune with their own bodies. So it's basically like, not to each his own, but everybody have their own different experience, and another mom can't tell another mom like, no, you can't feel your baby at 2 months, 2 weeks, or whatever. It's like everybody's experience is different. I started feeling the baby move and noticing what it was, or recognizing what it was. I believe the first time I felt it was about 2 months and 2 weeks, but then by that 2 months, the third week, it's just kind of like, whoa, that feeling kind of happened more than just once, and it's kind of like a fluttery butterfly feeling, and it would feel like gas, but it's like, for me, I've never been pregnant before, I am not a mom, and it's just like I'm very in tune with my body, and I know gas. I'm 30. I know gas from something floating around or moving around in my stomach. It's like if you pay attention close enough, you can feel like, Maggie, hey, pooch. She's breathing louder than what I'm talking. I'm trying to talk louder than what she's like over here snoring and breathing, but she has to stop that crap. But yeah, like everybody's experience is different, and if you know that you're kind of feeling these weird flutters in your stomach, don't let anybody tell you that it's just gas, because I had my 3-month checkup. When I went to the doctor, I had asked her if it was possible if I could start feeling a baby at the time that I was feeling a baby, and she was like, yeah. She said at first some women think that it's just gas, but some women are very in tune with their body, like I said before. And since I only had a week left to go see the doctor, by the time 3 months came, it was a for sure like, yeah, it's the baby moving, because it turned from kind of flutters to taps, and she had like pretty much explained to me exactly what I was feeling inside my body, and I was just like, whoa. Like, some people have said like, no, it's gas, this is that and the third, and she's like, no, if you're very in tune with your body, like a lot of people say that you can't feel the baby that early, but she's like, but you're pretty small, so some people can feel the baby that early, especially if you don't have like a lot of excess fat, extra fat, or whatever. She was just like, some women are very in tune and can feel that it is the baby moving, and she said sometimes it'll feel like a light flutter, and sometimes it'll feel like a bubble kind of pops, or a light tap. And I was like, that's exactly what I'm feeling. So I'm just pretty much putting this video out here like a chit chat, like, hey, don't let someone tell you that you're not feeling your baby move. Like, everybody's experience is different, and I started feeling my baby move pretty early on, but yet and still I was, like the doctor said, I'm on the smaller side. And then also with me just already being in tune with my body, like before, like with my periods and my cycles and the way that I feel and this, that, and the third, is like I kind of had an inkling that that's what it was, but needing to have the doctor confirm that's what it was, that's what made me feel a lot better about it. So if you guys don't know like what's going on with your body because it's like your first time mom, or I mean you just don't know, it's like it's something happening inside and you just don't know, like don't be afraid to ask your OBG about whatever feelings that you're feeling, so that you know, you can get a confirmation from a doctor instead of listening to someone that's had a kid 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. It's like, yeah, you know, grandparents, moms and dads, other women, it's great to have their advices, and that's just what it is their advice, just like I'm giving you my own advice. But it is also better to talk to someone that has previously had a baby within the same probably like year span of when you are expecting to have a baby, because hospitals and rules and stuff changes every year. And if you talk to someone that had a baby 2 years ago, they may not even have you do the same thing that they had the person do 2 years ago, because every hospital's different. They upgrade and they do things differently, like they find better ways to do stuff. So just talk to your doctor if you have any questions about anything that's going on in your body. And now that I'm 4 months and 2 weeks, like I feel the baby literally from one side of my stomach all the way on the other side of my stomach. Sometimes I feel the baby lower down closer to my vagina, like not up in my vagina, but I feel like it's more in the middle. So I feel the different positions of the baby, like, oh my gosh, the baby's over here, like Jelly Bean's over here now, like, or oh, Jelly Bean must be sitting more towards my spine now because I don't necessarily feel him in my stomach. Or I keep saying him, but I don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet. That's why I call the baby Jelly Bean, so that I'm not calling it an it and then have to try to get myself out of calling it an it. So yeah, like if you're really in tune and in touch with your body, like, man, don't let nobody tell you what you feeling with your body ain't what you feeling with your body. Like, girl, if you feel that you feeling your baby, then that's what you doing, and just go to the doctor just to make sure that that is exactly what you're feeling. And everybody know what gas is. You feel a little bubble, and what, about 30 seconds later you gotta like, or else you gotta poop. Like, everybody knows what gas is, and especially when I'm 30. I haven't been pregnant, like I said before, so I just know it's not gas. Like, you know what gas feels like. So don't let nobody put negative juju and vibes and stuff on your pregnancy and just make you feel stupid about certain stuff, because they could be dealing with something completely different than what you're dealing with. So if you guys are pregnant, let me know down in the comment section, or already had a baby, when did you actually start feeling the baby move inside your stomach, and when did you actually notice that it was the baby and it wasn't gas? And also leave comments down below of what people told you that was crazy when you told them that you felt your baby move. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.